Hey, what's up guys? Bright2J back with an all-new Yay Toys Plus, and today's review is going to be on the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Batman. So Revoltech finally broke away from Marvel Comics and they went to their first DC. Naturally, Batman being the primary DC character that everybody knows and everybody loves, except for the villains. They went to Batman for the 9th one in their series. This figure is a bit complex, but, you know, it's, Yamaguchi. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at Batman. So really quickly, before I get into the figure itself, as you see, the product shot on the left side of the box, Batman on the bottom right corner. You got another product shot on the top. The Batman logo kind of looks Tim Burton-ish on there. You got, let's see, Batman on the bottom, Batman on the side, and of course, everything else. So, let's see, got multiple different things going on with him. It's like, I'm the God-Dawn Batman, okay? He's from Boston, not Gotham. You got snacks at this hour, about to tell me everything you know, or it's a tempting offer, but I think I can manage. So, 2 out of the 4 things that Batman would say. But I'm the God-Dawn Batman, you know, because Boston. Anyway, I'm just having some fun. You know how we do it. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at the God-Dawn Batman. And here's Batman. And I have to say, I don't know how I feel about this figure. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. You know, like, I love it because it's Batman. I love it because Revoltech's figures, I mean, my favorite ones being Deadpool, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and then Captain America. I have all of them except for number 8, which is the X-Force Deadpool. I do plan on picking that up, though. I mean, if you guys want me to review that one when I get it, just comment down below. You know, I do want to collect all of these. Even though some of them are going to be repaints. But whatever. It is what it is. This Batman has a lot going on. And the reason why I say love-hate relationship is because this cape is the thing that nightmares are created from. Revoltech, they're not going to do cloth. That we know. I mean, maybe down the line one day. But I doubt it. Everything's all about the Revoltech joints. This cape is like 16 different pieces. This is the product of multiple hours trying to figure out the proper way to get this cape. Whether it be watching videos from The Foosh, Shartimus Prime, I want to say Daredevil 19, just to name 3 reviewers. Looked at pictures on Big Bad Toy Store. I've looked at the instruction manual. It's still the things that nightmares are created from. Yeah. Other than that, though, I mean, the figure is pretty great. I am a big Batman fan. I'm a big fan of the gray Batman look with just the black bat. I love it. Let me show you the cape from the back. This thing is nightmarish. I'm going to take all these pieces out so I can show you how they articulate and his articulation. So, let's undo that. Undo this. Take these. And take this. And then take that. Alright. So, this is Batman without his cape. I mean, if you guys want, there's always, you know, customs you can do, like go online and get capes. I know CJ is working on a cape. His Instagram when this figure came out was how he put the cape on, and it was him throwing the cape in the trash. Because CJ, I mean, you guys follow like The Amazing and stuff, so like, or you know, you follow the ACBA, you know that this dude makes like fabric capes that are pretty badass. So eventually I'm going to get a CJ cape when this comes out, because this is again the stuff that nightmares are created from. Yeah, so let's take a look at the figure real quick. This is the alternate face. This is the alternate face. The default one is in the box. I'll show you that when I get into the accessories. I like this look though. Like, this is like that real pissed off Batman that, you know, is gonna break something. You know, that really wants to break thugs. I like it. As for the wrinkles on the head, like the brow, yeah, looking really great there. This figure, so like, he's articulated beyond articulated, because that's Revoltech. That's the beauty of Yamaguchi. And their sculpt work, I mean, these things are so on point. I hope there's prototypes at New York Comic Con this week. Wow, I really can't believe, again, that it's this week. As I mentioned in my previous video for Michael Myers, which you should check out, I am super excited. I will be at New York Comic Con all 4 days, as I do every year. I do plan on taking some video with this beautiful camera of mine. So, like, you guys will get to see some pretty cool stuff. Alright, now on for the figure. The top of the ears are pretty pointy, so just be careful, okay? You don't want to hurt yourself. The back of the cape here is on Revoltech joints, so, like, you get it into that pose when you need it. I love the wrinkles in the suit. I do love the muscular detail. It's just really well done. The gold metallic paint on the utility belt and the sculpt work are perfect. These are articulated just like we saw with Deadpool, so you get better range of motion when posing them, and these won't get in the way. He has a separate head and neck joint like you normally get. Arms, of course, can go out in all sorts of weirdness. You know, usually about that far with Revoltech. There's a double peg system in the arms, so you do get all the range that you need, as well as the elbows going in all the way, and of course the hinge on the wrists. You know, you get all of that. Unlike Wolverine and the Venom, which I thought was different, I was expecting the arms to go downward, but instead these are their take of a butterfly joint, which is different. Because, like, you know, Wolverine, that would, like, come down and get better posing. You know, little by little, they're tweaking their style, and I'm with it. Of course, he has decent ab crunch, decent back crunch. The waist, not so much. It's not as articulated in the waist as one would like with a Revoltech, which is shocking. The legs can go obviously about that far. He can kick pretty high up if you want. They can go back, you know, about that far. Double jointed knees. I'm sorry, before I get into knees, the upper thigh swivel. Of course, the knee bend. So not double jointed knees, but, you know, that good knee bend. One thing that's different, they didn't make it where the knee pad connects and can be placed over the hinge. That's different. I was kind of expecting them to do what they've been doing. He doesn't have boot swivel, but he has a nice toe articulation, and he has pretty decent range of motion in the ankles. This is the back of the cape, and as you see, really nice wrinkled effect, you know, like for the flow of the cape. Yeah, this Batman is a love-hate thing. That should be the title of this episode, huh? Anyway, so with that being said, let's take a closer look at the Cape of Doom. So, welcome to the Cape of Doom. There are 16 pieces where they're almost completely identical. The only difference is the two bottom pieces don't have the small part on top. Yeah, so that's the Cape of Doom. Let me give you a closer look. So here is the closer look of the Cape of Doom. They all have Revoltech joints in there to connect to Batman, so you can get all the range of motion that you would like out of your Batman's cape. Like, you could see, you could design it where it gets curl. It looks good. You know, it's aesthetically pleasing for those that are big into the Revoltech joint system. For someone like me, it's hit or miss. It's aesthetically pleasing to a point, and then it gets annoying because it's, well, Batman, and you want him to have that flowing cape. And when you put him inside my display cabinet, when I put him inside my display cabinet, it's, I have to redesign my display cabinet to get him to fit. So basically, it's a love-hate thing. Again, that should be the title of this episode. Yeah. It's an interesting figure. I do love it. I mean, to a point, he looks good. It's a Batman figure. I can't say no. Now let me show you the remainder of his accessories. Alright, so let me show you really quickly what he comes with. So outside of the hands I have on him, which is the trigger finger hand and the open hand, he naturally comes with a secondary open hand, a secondary trigger finger hand, and from the start of the box, a pair of fists. Because, you know, he's Batman, he has to punch people, you know. So, as I said, that the face that's on him is the secondary face. This is the default. And it's pretty easy to swap. Unlike other Revoltechs, where it was pop the full head off, this is pop off from underneath. It's just the lower faceplate. So, like, that pops off, revealing that. And then plug that in like this. So you see, it's pretty simple, and it looks flush, and it looks nice. You know, I like it. Batman, of course, comes with his trusty Batarang. You only get one. It's kind of bulky, but it is sharp. I nearly cut my thumb open yesterday. Yeah, so be careful. He comes with his trusty grapnel gun, which I think looks pretty good. Nice sculpt. Nice paintwork. Then you get something like this, and I'm usually love-hate with this relationship too, but this actually works. You got the extended grapple piece in the gun, in the hand. I do like that it's not separate pieces, because that can drive me nuts. Sometimes things get lost, especially if there's carpet. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's, you know, not fun trying to... I'm going to date myself here, but it's fun not trying to be like Rick Moranis finding his kids in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, trying to find a missing piece in the carpet. You know what I mean? Come on, you 80s generation know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. But, yeah, that looks pretty good. These two are sharp, so, again, be careful. Lastly, for accessories, he comes with these hands, which are molded into the cape, or cape molded into hands. And you can connect it whichever way you'd like have, like, whichever cape piece you want in there, and then plug it in. Come right in the left of these, I have yet to try using these, so I'm going to attempt it in pictures, which will be posted at the end of the video. And then you get the traditional, well, it's actually not really traditional anymore because they changed it up for Batman. I don't know if it'll be the same for future releases or if they'll go back. But you got the Revoltech stand. Instead of just being one hole, you have, what is it? We got 6, 9, 10, 11 different holes to go plug your piece into, you know, rather than just the one in the middle. It's wild that they did that. And the base feels sturdier. So yeah, it's a little different. And then you got this piece here, which I never really use these, but that's the clip if you didn't want to plug it into his back. I guess like if you want to have him like gliding, you hook it to his thigh. So yeah. So that's it for accessories. Alright guys. It's kind of hard to review something where pieces are just pointy and they hurt and, you know, you just want to like, you just want to have a Batman or Gordon Batman that doesn't have a million pieces for a cape. Which you do not have to use all the pieces. That is something that's entirely up to you. In fact, when you get the Batman, okay, when you get the Batman, there's a secondary tray that holds most of the cape. I want to say it holds like, got like 12 pieces of cape in that thing. So pick and choose what you want. All right, pick and choose what you want. It's entirely up to you. Revoltech leaves it up to your imagination, which I think is great. My final thoughts on this figure: he's totally worth it if you're a diehard on Revoltech. I'm getting there. Again, like I said, I have everyone but the Deadpool that is in X-Force colors, which is basically just a repeat of the red pool that we got from them, which was the first one in their series ever. Right? So, like, for example, I'm just going to mess around real quick while I talk to you guys. And, like, for example, this is 4 pieces. And if you angle it right, it looks good. You don't have to really worry, you know? So I think it was just these 4 that were in the start before I put it into the, before I delve into the realm of nightmares. So yeah. All in all, I like it. I like it for a few reasons. 1, because I'm a Batman fan. 2, I'm becoming that diehard Revoltech fan. I will, again, pick up Deadpool when I can. If I see him for a good deal at the show this week, maybe. So, yeah. So, that's it for my review on Batman. I know it was kind of, you know, more me rambling than me actually reviewing the figure. Hope you guys got, like, an idea about what to do with this guy. I know the only 2 people, like I said, the only 3 people I know have reviewed him in the past are Shartimus Prime, Foosh, and Daredevil 19. It's a figure that we have a love-hate relationship with. Once again, there I go saying that again. CJ, if you're watching, cape soon, please. But we need you. So yeah. Real quick, I want to give you guys, you know, a heads up. So, granted, this week is New York Comic Con, and I won't be part of the podcast. But the Inner City Geeks podcast has returned from a long-awaited hiatus. We found the time to do it. We are back. We are not going away again. We are on Google Play. We are on SoundCloud. We are on Stitcher. And, of course, you can find all those links on InnerCityGeeks.com. You could find some other really cool stuff on there too. I'm going to start posting my reviews up on that website again, so you know, if you guys are stumbling across innercitygeeks.com, go check it out. There's other stuff eventually gonna go on there, but you know, that's all down the line, and you know, things. You could follow me on social media at YayToys Plus on Instagram. You could, of course, you know, follow Inner City Geeks on Instagram as well. Guys, thank you so much. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit subscribe. Please tell your friends. If you guys want to check me out, a few weeks ago, you can find the link on Inner City Geeks as well, from the Red Cup review about how to start a YouTube channel. That was when I was live from work about a month ago. So big shout out to Red Cup. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you on Thursday, brother. So yeah, guys, be well, and you know, keep on collecting, and I will try to get out of this nightmare, which is Batman's cape. Guys, thanks again, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Guys, I just wanted to point something out real quick. So I was taking pics for the end of the video, and I thought I broke something. All right, this little piece of plastic, it's kind of hard to focus with my lighting right now, but this little piece of plastic, upon further examination, it's a spare finger. I looked at all my hands, like, for example, here's the picture I was taking. And like, it's hard to see it, but he has all his pieces. It's weird. So, I guess I got a spare finger. Woohoo! Alright guys, peace.